Well, welcome to the new year, 2021. Who knows what kind of year this is going to be, but we're in it, and God has called us to this time, and so we'll just live in this time. Now, Samuel in the Bible was the last of the judges of Israel. After Joshua led the children of Israel into the land, then they went through this period of judges where it says every man did what was right in his own eyes, and it was a mess and it was a disaster. And so this this little baby virtually was taken to the place of worship at Shiloh and left there from the time he was little, and he grew up to be a great judge, the last judge of Israel, and the first of the prophets, as in the prophets to the kings. He appointed both of the first two kings of Israel, Saul and David. Now, in the story of the Bible, Samuel's kind of a grouchy pants. He comes off as sort of a curmudgeon. And you know what? It's okay, because what he really was a man who did what God asked of him. Even against his own better interest, he did it. Came to the end of what should have been a great career. He had two sons, and it says they were both bad guys. They were corrupt guys. Just like the guy he replaced, Eli. He replaced Eli because Eli didn't discipline his own sons, who were grown men and priests, and they were stealing and doing all kind of bad things. And then Samuel got to the same place in his life, and he had the same problem. And the people said, "Nope, we don't want you to be. We don't want your sons to rule over us as judges. We want a king like all the other nations." And God said, "Samuel, just give them what they want, because they're not really rebelling against you. They're rebelling against me. So let me take care of this." And that's kind of a little bit like 2021. Things have happened. Elections have happened. Some people are thrilled. Some people are horrified. And it kind of doesn't matter in a lot of ways, because what God wants from us is that we be like Samuel. Not in the fact we don't have to be a grouchy pants. We don't have to be a curmudgeon, but to be an obedient servant and let God work things his way. And we might just be amazed at what he is able to do in what seems to be a darkening or declining time in our civilization and our culture. And yet the bright points of light are going to be his people. And so we want to do that. So I would encourage you to press on ahead full speed this week into this new year and do all the things that you can do. And don't worry about the things you can't fix, but press on ahead. And so join us this week as we gather Sunday, either online or in the house, as we gather together and look at one another and see all the things that God is doing in us and through us, and be blessed by one another. So join us this week. It's 10:30 Sunday morning at the Woodstock Evangelical Covenant Church, and I can't wait to see you there. God bless you.